right? Mounir and Acno, they've gotten a couple of upsets to be able to get up until this point, but they're not going to give us any time to talk about it. Elimination quarterfinals. Let's begin. Acno representing the Diana. Mounir going to be on the Telos, and already so much damage is being dealt here. Acno chase dodging in after that side light. Mounir just going to be mashing out of disadvantage, and Acno is already on the back foot.
Acno on the back foot, but getting some damage here, trying to get him towards orange. Mounir now at risk of falling into Acno's shenanigans here if he gets over to the left side of the stage, but Stomp Sarah will send him flying over to the right. He has to go all the way down to recover here. Gravity cancel and Sig will get him back to the stage, and Mounir going for some weapon throw. Punishes here. Okay, Stomp Sarah, that's going to be it. Mounir takes the lead.
Yeah, and he was in the lead for the entirety of that free stock. He was just holding in, he was holding forward. Everything that he was looking for was able to connect. And Acno, once again with the bow, he was giving him a couple of openings with some of those whiff D-lights. Now we'll be seeing the blasters. We'll be seeing how well they do. Okay, trying to get tricky with his movement. Down to the D-light, not even needing to gravity cancel it, just able to land on the platform. He's putting on the heat, and that was able to KO, much to your surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was blasters on Miami Dome, but it looks like he's got enough force there to be able to knock out. Acno getting several downlights in a row. It's too bad he dropped the first one on the right side plat, but you know what? He still managed to connect another one. D-light, side light, goes for the nair right afterwards. Oh, rising down air will catch Mounir off guard into unarmed recovery, and Mounir is struggling to keep up on the axe, so he immediately throws it away for a hammer.
Yeah, Acno's blasters are looking phenomenal at the moment. Going to be able to pick them up yet again. Let's see what he does. The last hit of that D-light, it is deceptive. It is long. He whiffs that side sig. Acno just going for a side light there instead of a D-light. Interesting. Maybe he didn't think that he had the time to go for it. All right, waiting. How does he get back on?
He had to do something, and he doesn't get back on.
He did something.
If he touched the wall one more time, wall slip would have been on. It would have been so much harder for him to come back. He could just fall down to lose that stock. Gets back into the side stick from. Okay. I thought that was going to work.
He almost had it too. I thought it was the D stick that ended up connecting.
Wow.
He wasn't able to get the spike. Okay, coming in there with the side sig. He's getting punished.
Did side sig. Stomp Sarah. Mounir is ready for all of Acno's tricks. Okay, he's saying down sig, side sig. I don't care. I'm going to hit you for it. Mounir up 2 stocks to 1 and possibly going to 2-stock Acno in this game number 1 if it continues playing this way. Acno is posturing for a down sig, and Mounir is just like, okay, I'll start throwing weapons at you.
Yep, he just wants to be out of sight, out of mind. That end light connects, and Acno gets back on. He whiffs that side light. He gives him an opening, the GCD light out of disadvantage, but no follow-up.
Yeah, messes up the chase dodge recovery there, I think. Manages to get a D-light recovery right afterwards, but still very far behind in damage.
That's right. Let's see how he's going to be able to even it up. The bow, I feel like, again, a couple of critical whiffs have been his undoing. He goes for that GCD sig. The downer is not going to be enough to KO off the top. The stomp from across the stage, still not going to be enough. Acno has a chance.
Sig here. Oh, goes for
makes it back on.
Instead.
He denies him of a weapon.
Picks up the blasters, holding out on the left side of the stage. He's going to decide to gamble for the weapon spawn. Gets on a recovery. Okay, Acno has actually hit Mounir for every one of his aggressions.
Yep, he is playing back. He knows what he's going to look for.
Alive.
That was not enough to KO. Wow.
Hard to cancel side light not connecting. Mounir, what is he going to do with the axe? I guess the end light's the one thing, but Acno has yet to land on Mounir.
He is running away. He is terrified of Mounir.
The down six so bad.
Could be tossing out the weapon. Mounir now has the hammer.
Oh, is Mounir going to get hit by it? No, he gets hit by the end stick into the weapon, but the dive kick hits. Mounir gets hit by that D-like ground pound, and Acno steals game 1. I have seen him do it over and over again, and it looks like I guess if your tag starts with an M going into the top 8 this weekend, you're losing to Acno off stage because he spent an entire, you can see him smiling about it too. He spent an entire stock looking to cheese him off the left side of the stage, and Mounir took the bait.
Yeah, he was just more patient. He knew what he had to do to wrangle Telos at that moment. He was going to play back. He was going to wait. He was like, oh, eventually he's going to commit to something, isn't he? He believed in himself.
The neutral sig really caught me off guard, and he's much more aware of the interactions with the wall than I am, with it sending straight down instead of bouncing off the wall to go into that edge guard there. Because I was just thinking down signature to play his day, but Mounir and myself both caught off guard, leading to Acno getting the game 1 win. Weapon throw going to stop Mounir from being able to get any punish there, and it looks like Mounir is a little hesitant here. But like I said, these two play all the time, and this is where Acno learned to have his amazing offstage defenses against a player like Mounir.
He knows how to get those stocks off stage. He knows how to be able to cheese. Sometimes the best defense is a really much stronger off-stage offense. And when you're Diana, you have multiple ways to be able to set that up. D-light recovery, not enough to KO, but it sets up into a menacing juggle. The neutral going to be calling out Mounir. That neutral is fast. It comes out fast.
Well, the more impressive part for me was that he gravity canceled the end light, and Mounir was like, okay, I'm gonna punish this with down sig, but he fell with Nair so fast that it interrupted it anyways. Acno looking for another gravity cancel end sig into a ground pound, into recovery. He's looking to steal the stock in yellow.
Yeah, he just didn't respect the whip end light enough.
Oh,
okay. Honestly, it kind of didn't make Mounir a little bit safer. The D-Light N-Sig, did Mounir have a dodge? And he did. The downer is going to be coming out. The recovery, stage spike, the nasty angle, the downer chase dodge to be able to make it back down. That was a delayed chase dodge too. That was ridiculous.
He comboed bow recovery into the weapon throw by hitting him, like sniping him perfectly into the corner of the stage.
His mind is expanding at the moment.
He is outsmarting him for sure. Okay, holds the side of the stage. Mounir goes for a dash jump. Does finally get stopped Sair. Adjusts his glasses.
Stock. You got it. The stop. So
yeah.
after some of those Acno stocks, that was refreshing.
I think it's going to keep happening. And the worst part is that Acno's got such a huge lead that Mounir has to approach him in the corner. And every once in a while, Acno goes in for a dash forward that Mounir's not expecting, gets the sideline side air right afterwards, does miss that one. But quite a few of these sidelights have connected. He's got no dodge.
The sidelight connected that high up.
Yeah,
wow.
sidelight with the end of the blast kind of balloons out a little bit. And then with the dodge gone, the Nair becomes true.
Amazing way to be able to catch that landing, but Mounir, he whips that D-Sig. The sidelight is still going to be able to punish it at that distance. D-Light recovery is not going to be enough to take it off the top, but GC N-Sig and Mounir, he was just not ready for it whatsoever.
This would be a devastating end to Mounir's run, but Acno is making it look a little easy after that game one tilter, right? That's a 2-stock coming through, and a lot of those stocks have been Acno just playing on the edge of the stage, playing underneath the stage, catching them to reversals. We're going to see here in just a moment what these stocks look like, because that down sig comes through, gets the recovery into the weapon throw, and then Acno prefers to go for these down airs, these drag down airs, instead of going for the gravity cancel D-like ground pound and just letting people follow lose the stock. And this is a classic Diana coverage.
Does he switch? Does Mounir switch here?
He has switched.
Does. He's down 2 games. He goes for the switch.
He goes to Ryu. We've got some Shoryukens coming out here as he's on the Ryu epic crossover for Petra. Gets hit by that D-Light side light, and Acno misinputs the end light in the other direction there, as he probably meant to go for a pivot nair. And they keep the damage even so far.
Acno is keeping him away. He is outspacing him.
I think Mounir's old habits that you talked about are coming back.
Yeah, especially the legend picks once you're down in game 2. It's happening as soon as he loses a game.
Oh no.
The recovery not going to be enough to take it off the top. Why the GC end light? Why? That could have been a really nasty recovery.
Maybe gravity cancel sidelight recovery could have worked.
But if he hadn't jumped still, he could have gone for an exhausting one.
It's possible, yeah. Just as well, you think about the time. D-Light recovery comes through, and Mounir adjusting in his seat.
This can't be it. This can't be it for him. I love both of these players, but this cannot be the end of Mounir. Acno, he has so much momentum behind him. Mounir, he has to wake up. The extension with the GC sidelight was ridiculous.
Whoa,
D-Light.
Acno's blasters look so good right now. What is that side? It's just non-stop sidelights, dodging away from the end light. Mounir keeps approaching, and Acno just keeps blasting him.
He gets that neutral light, he gets that down as well. The damage is slowly beginning to pile up. The GC sidelight was not able to connect, but he just needs any way he can to be able to get the stock. The GC D-Light recovery is going to do it now. He is a bit behind in damage, but nothing that is not doable for him. But the question is does he have it in him? Because he was swinging, he was falling into so many of Acno's blasters hits. Nicely done.
Yeah, we saw kind of succeed with that a lot against the blasters of Mark Gaming, where it's like he waits out the sidelight and then does an immediate like dash forward stomp. And in Orb's case, you get dash forward sidelight to be able to punish that. 2 recoveries in a row, could go for a 3rd. Acno tries to fall with a...
He's being more patient. He's just jumping in front of him. He's jumping in front of him, and he is waiting. Acno drops the punish on that with GC sidelight, but I feel like Mounir is the one that is slowing down the game ever so slightly. Acno, he is holding forward.
Yeah, he's holding forward a little bit. And not getting too punished for it.
There it is. He has the lead. He has the lead. It's a gentle lead, but he has the lead. He is coming back from the deficit that this game started off with. Mounir
Considering that I've seen a few whiffed gravity cancel D-Lights from Acno that didn't get punished, but Mounir's just, winning more than
He's going off stage. He's trying to bait him. He's waiting and baiting. Waiting and baiting. And Mounir is the one that's being more patient now.
I don't know. He does still go out there. Like, it's like, just because Acno missed one down sig does not mean that he doesn't have another in the tank.
He's ready to go for it again.
Yeah, he is. The mix-up there is that sometimes Acno will go for dash jump nair into center stage if he sees that his opponent's not taking the bait too much to reset the situation. Downlight not connecting, trying to combo into recovery, that will do it even to that 1-to-1.
one stock apiece. Acno, especially on blasters, we have seen how lethal he can be. He is opting to go through the bows just so that he could possibly contest perhaps like some of the disjoints on the orbs a little bit more. He goes through the GCN sig. It does not connect Acno. Not that big of a punish. He gets a sidelight and he pushes him off stage.
Ooh, downlight recovery into Nair. Oh my, okay, neutral signal's not gonna
No punish.
Landing ground pound, tons of damage coming out from Acno's bow. So far, Mounir was only getting hit. Sidelight comes through. Acno looking for the down sig here, goes for side
He
sig
avoids
instead.
it. The ground
gets the
pound.
ground pound.
The horizontal hitbox still long enough to be able to connect him. Oh my gosh, I thought the game freaked out on us for a second, but it wasn't. What a way to finish. What a mix-up.
Yeah, the rare Petra down sig coming out there. So you teleport behind your opponent, grab them, and then do that quick 3-hit combo to send them in the direction that you were facing to begin with. Just had enough force there. First time that we've seen it out, and honestly, not really a move that you see connect very often. It's oftentimes used as a recovery move if you're trying to dodge something but still touch the wall. But Mounir manages to get a game here on the Ryu.
He stopped Acno from snowballing. He was able to keep himself really calm and collected. Yeah, I'm surprised he went through the ground pound and not the side A, but man, that D-sig, that was wonky.
What a gap close on that situation with the weapon throws as well. Really catching Acno off guard here as we're going into game, the next game.
Yeah, so Mounir in the beginning, he started off, he was being the aggressor. Acno was the one that was constantly calling out his movement. Blasters, quite frankly, should not be able to call out that many, D-lights to be able to connect that many sidelights. That was so many hits. And now he keeps on switching around.
Yeah, we're back.
He's on the...
We're back to the
back
Mounir.
to the old me. Back to the old Mounir.
Where it's like win or lose, it's a different legend every game. And on Miami Dome this time around, pretty good for Blasters. D-Light to a recovery if you can get them caught on those side flats that much closer to the ceiling. Acno starting off the bow here, several neutral airs coming through, and Mounir looking for the starter on the scythe. Gets a down air, and we'll see how Mounir's scythe is looking today as he punishes one side. Can he continue it?
If this follows Mounir prophecy, which I hope it does not, he wins the games that he switches into Legends, and then the game 5
he goes back to Taros and loses.
Yeah.
Exactly
so we'll see. But Acno with a down air, with a weapon toss as well, that actually connected so deep. Acno opening off like he did the last game with a big lead this time. He's going to be opting just to hold onto the bow. Let's see what Mounir is going to be able to do here. He eats that sidelight. He's not able to get that juggle going.
Oh, and Acno getting neutral lights, getting side lights. Mounir gets a gravity cancel sidelight, near recovery. Oh, that almost knocks out.
Not enough.
Able to get the upward steer there. Sidelight
the wrong direction. Did he think that Mounir was going to be able to cross him up? He did not have that much drift.
Down tick here could be nice.
Just trying to fake him out.
Goes for the down air instead. Not going to hit gravity cancel. Untick going to get sniped. And now Acno has almost got enough damage for down tick to be on the table. He's looking for it.
You have to respect the length on bow recovery. And what an optimal punish. Acno getting a little bit greedy there with that whiffed end sig. And as a result, he lost his stock for it. Acno going to be even in the stock count now, but quite a bit ahead in damage.
Huge D-Light ground pound. Could go for another one. Picks up the blasters. Don't think D-Light recovery would knock out just yet, but we'll find out. Weapon throw going to attack on 1 damage, 2 damage. Went for a weapon throw pickup.
Chase out jump. Oh, he wanted to steal it off the top. He's not going to be able to get that recovery at the end. Just barely avoiding the downer. In fact, if the downer was facing to the left, it would have probably connected.
Yeah, weapon throw forward. Just not going to go for side second the blasters. Bow picked up. Downlight recovery going to combo. Now Mounir on his tournament stock. Can he bring it to game 5 or is this going to be it? Acno was on the verge of a 3-0, but Mounir's weapon or legend swaps have definitely brought him back into the set.
He's got the scythe. The sidelight was able to connect. So disjointed. D-Light into neutral going to be coming out here as well.
Air true combo.
Sliding off the platform like that? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, and then End-Light. Oh, Acno's got him in enough damage here.
No dodge.
End-Sig, down-Sig, both are options. Ground power knockout. D-Light does connect, not expecting it. 1 gravity cancel down-Sig's dodge.
Oh, he goes for the ground pound. He's not going to be able to connect it. He doesn't get the neutral either. Mounir needs anything. He gets hit by the top of the End-Sig. Is this going to be it? Acno fishing for that D-Sig, denying him a weapon.
Oh, down-Sig. They're not going to knock out, but it's 1 strong hit away.
Just about anything.
D-Light in recovery would knock out.
No weapon, but he's not going to be able to punish that. He doesn't have anything at that position.
Yeah, gets the Nair, and that's going to get Acno with the 2 stock. And the winner of the EU Gauntlet on one side of the elimination bracket is going to make it into top 4, ending Mounir's run at 5th.
Why does Mounir not believe in the Petra after winning a game and he goes, I'm going to go to the Fate? Yes, a lot of people have been playing Fate. Golly's been playing Fate. Yuz has been playing Fate. But why? I just don't understand it still.
I bet he wants to know too. That's one of those things.
He needs to seek within.
Yeah, it's something that's got to find out. But still an amazing run. We opened up the we opened up the set with the interview talking about how he had been hunting for a top